Hello and welcome. I am so excited that you were able to join me to watch this video that I put together for you so that we can begin to talk about anti-racism and how we're going to kind of mix these practices and intertwine them in our class and hopefully kind of begin to work together to ensure that this class is inclusive, equitable, and anti-racist. So I wanted to first introduce you to, well, maybe you've already been introduced to the concept of anti-racism, but I wanted to introduce a definition here, and something that I really like this definition. So this is the active process of identifying and eliminating racism by changing systems, organizational structures, policies, and practices and attitudes so that power is redistributed and shared equitably. So, anti-racism is about taking action to oppose racism. It's this active process of not only identifying the ways that we can be racist, but how do we change those, perhaps those policies and procedures that don't serve the population well, don't serve diverse students, that don't serve our community. So you'll notice this semester that I've made some changes in the syllabus. So let's have a quick look at the syllabus. Now, anti-racism, like I said, is about this active process of making changes. We're going to kind of work together this semester to identify some ways that maybe things could change in class. I'm going to ask that you help by co-creating, making changes to the way that we have done things traditionally and how we can change them. So the first thing here that you'll see is that a lot of this is pretty standard: course description, course objectives, student learning outcomes. Those are all things that you'll see in regular, the typical syllabi in your different classes. And here I've also included teaching philosophy. Take a few seconds to read that over. The first couple sentences here: I teach because I believe in the power of education. I believe that education not only empowers us to strive for a better future, but it also gives us the foundation needed to be successful in our chosen career field. So take a couple minutes to read that if you have a chance. And then you'll see some of the ways that we're making some changes here. So you do have a no-cost textbook. The goal is that nothing stops you from getting started in this class, that not being able to afford a textbook doesn't hinder you from being successful. So this textbook is available online and free to you. Submitting assignments. Now, this is something that really allows for some flexibility this semester. The assignments are open 1 week before the due date. They're open 1 week after the due date. And you also are given the opportunity to resubmit assignments. So I totally understand that you may not get these concepts the first go around. This is an online class. Some people struggle with online learning, and maybe you need to read the chapter again. Maybe we need to have a discussion about the topic and then you resubmit your assignment. But I acknowledge that learning is a process, and this is something that we can kind of work on together. Let's stay in communication about this. If you feel like you've submitted an assignment, you got a grade that you didn't really like, or that you feel like now you understand the concept better, let me know. Let's get that assignment resubmitted. Now, the online class environment. I really want you to feel comfortable voicing your opinion, because I truly feel like when you have that opportunity, you can really connect with the class material more. You can connect with your peers more. Our classroom is a welcoming environment where we should all treat each other with dignity and respect. This means that there's absolutely no space or wiggle room regarding microaggressions, racist remarks, actions, and behaviors. So during this first week, you will be asked to help shape and co-create our community agreements in one of our first assignments. It's a survey, and let me go ahead and jump over to that survey now. This is the survey that will be connected in your first week's module. It's called Students' Needs and Community Agreement. Here you get to tell me some things like, what do you want to be called? What name do you want to be called? What are your pronouns? What pronouns do you prefer? And then you get to tell me what you expect from me, what you hope to see from me. I write also kind of get us started about some things I hope to see from you. And then you get to kind of add as we go. If there are things that you want to add to that list, please write them there. This also gives me the opportunity to understand a little bit more about you and your situation this semester so that I can help as needed. I really want for this to be a place that you can come and learn and feel supported. And I know that I know that your basic needs need to be met in order to be able to participate in this class. So I'll be asking you a little bit about your basic needs as well. Let's see. I think that's it for now. Trying to keep this a little bit shorter. Please email me with any questions. And once you've watched this video, go ahead and jump into this Student Needs and Community Agreement survey. And I look forward to reading them and giving you guys some feedback in the comments there. I typically give you guys comments on each of the assignments, so make sure that you have a look at those. Thanks so much. Take care.